YouTube. So Qashqai 151 1.5 diesel. We come back to the timing belt. The water pump is done because the shops sell me wrong belt. Now I have correct one. So again, job. So first we have to remove the panel. There's the few clips. After that we have to do the wing liner like that. That's enough. Of course, car should be a little lift, wheel off. And now we have to fight with the crankshaft bolt. So my gun is a little bit too less newtonometers for open this, so I have to use the starter motor. That's another option. That's easy. If you just block the bolt, the crank will be pulling for the right side and the nut will be open to left side like should be. And there is some risk, like the key will be fly or something like that, but worth try. Before I'm going to another step. Okay, that's the first thing. Which way I do this? So I'm going to the car and literally kick the starter motor. We see what's happened. Okay, that's funny because it looks like the starter motor is to do this. That's funny. Alright, so I have to try again. Just make the little loose and that will be kick for this. We'll see what's happened. Alright, that was some risk. And like you see, was fucking risk. Jesus. Alright, car was start too fast. But that's okay, that's only the pulley. Was stopped in a good moment. So don't do like that, because that really could be damage some engine parts. I hope everything will be okay under this. We see. Okay, now time release the belt. Okay, so that was possible from the top. Belt is free. So we see what's happened. Alright, perfect. Nothing wrong. Everything is like should be. Woohoo! We survive. So now we have to remove the tensioner. Alright. That is 13, 100%. Okay, like that. Out. So now we have to remove the plastic. Plastic is fitted only for the clips. Push it. Yes, come on, plastic. If you know something details about this, you have to jump it to my last video with the Renault. That was actually really more details. Now I don't have time for this. Okay, So I'm sad about this clip, and other side, that one. And like you see, pump is new, so we have to replace only the tensioner and the belt. Car has 151,000, so I drive over limit 1,000 kilometers. I have to do this now because I have some trip around 400 kilometers, so I won't make any risk to damage the belt. So that's why I'm doing extremely today. Okay. So now it's time to lift the engine, because we have to remove the engine mount. Just a little bit, just like that, and we go up. Okay, so time now for removing the engine mount. That's be funny. That was a 16. Alright, now it's free. Okay. That's happen if we use the another stronger gun. Jesus, that was impossible to open. Okay, so now we have to remove the all bolts. And now the engine is only on the tidy room. So the engine now is only moving on the jack. So now careful what you're doing. Alright, so time for this cover. This cover has the small clip in the bottom. You have to just pull out this. Clips looks like that, but will be pop up because it's very soft. And then you have to pushing out this. Yeah. Now we'll be ready to put back. And we have the clip on the side. 1, 2, and you have to one clip exactly on the other side and pop up this. So clip here, clip here, clip here. That's all. And pulling out. It's very, very soft. So it's very, very well. Okay, now we see the belt. Now we have to remove this bracket. Serious. Okay. So now we have our strippets. So we just removed this cover for 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolt like that for the 10 socket. Before, of course, we removed this for the was only fitted clip. One clip here, clip here. This clips was like that. Okay. So now we have to adjust the timing. So we put back the bolt. Yes, we have to be sure where is the point. we're looking for the point. Okay, first I have to check the key must be up, and we see how is there. Okay, it's not right, because this hole should be actually here, so we're turning. Okay, that was one turn more. We can use actually this bolt for lock. Okay, actually we're in. Be sure that's the bolt is actually inside. Yeah, it's in. There's not a thread there, but that's enough. And now we have point here. Another point we have here is the small dot, and the belt, the crankshaft is like that. Actually, you have the point here, so that's the point where the belt should be fitted. All right. So now we have the big time to release the tensioner. 13 spanner, a little better. 13 spanner. Okay, we release this. Now we have to use the Allen key. Allen key size number 6. Come on. Yeah. And now turning for this way, for make free the belt. Cool. Okay, we replace the tensioner, so I removed the old tensioner. That will be easier to remove the belt. Other way will be a little bit hard. Okay. Tensioner is out. And of course belt as well. Okay, so before I had the belt with 123 tooths, so that's of course was for the big wheel for the pump. Now I have another one with 119, so it's actually like should be. It's really I'll show you this. Yeah, you see how much is different size. So this belt is for the other cars, of course tensioner with bolt, that's necessary new one. Okay, that's all will be fit. Come on, like condom. When we will be quick, that's impossible. Okay. Hello. Okay, that's ready to fit. Belt as well. So of course this belt we can compare. Is actually the same. This side and this side. That's brilliant. Like we see, the original belt has the marks. So we have as well. Now we have exactly the 119. So like should be. Alright guys, so we can compare the marks on the old belt, and actually this is the camshaft. This is the hold on, no, okay, must be like that. This is the camshaft, actually is same line, we compare another mark to the pump, fuel pump, small wheel, and we go there, and we have as well the crankshaft. So all is like should be. So if you have the car with the small wheel fuel pump, you have to looking for the belt 119 to 70. So that's the correct. Okay, time put back. Okay, time to put back the new tensioner. Tensioner is fitted really specific place. So before you strip this, you have to really have a look where it was and how should be, because that's important. Okay, so I leave it like that. Time to fit the belt. Always you have to watching how is the arrows, that's important. Okay, we see how it will be. Usually if you do this, you can moving the 3 bolts for better adjust everything, but lots of opinion is yes, this is important because that will be perfect adjust, because you just this bolt just keeping the center shaft, and this around is only for better adjust the belt. So if something is wrong with your belt when you fit, release the 3 bolts and the wheel will be adjustable. That's interested. We see how will be mine. Okay, I going down. Actually the black mark must be on the bottom. That's will be very well. That's really not easy. I'm gonna see. Okay. Yeah. So actually I have to moving the 3 bolts. Okay, now it's possible to moving. Yeah, like you see. So we have to a little bit slipping the belt out. That will be more handy to fit on the bottom. I try do like that. Because the small wheel is really tidy to fit. Okay, like that. That's a little crazy, but yeah, it's still in. There is really tiny belts. Not easy to fit. So now the whole point is fine. So now we have to just tighten the tensioner. So this arrow should be actually between this gap. I try show you actually how to do this. Okay, other way. Must be like that. Lovely. And now 13 and that. You see what's happened. If I move the wrong way, was really self. So you have to be careful with this again. If the arrow will be little bit for the bottom, that will be okay. No, don't be panic with this. Okay, now time to tighten the 13. You have to really be sure it's tightened, but careful for the thread. Okay, I'm happy with this. So now time to adjust the 3 bolt. So time for the 3 bolts, as I said before. You can use the spanner, or if you're interested you can check for the data how should be the Newton meters. And if you have some experience, you will be feel okay, perfect now. Okay, so double check the all point. I'm gonna say this one there. We fly on the bottom. We have the side on the ends. I hope that bottom is like should be, because it was. So okay, so now is put back the cover, lock out, and the aluminum cover. Now we can remove the bolt now. And now we're sure there is like should be. Okay, fine. Always the dot is on the bottom, the key is on the top, and mark is on the side. This model engine. Okay, I missed the video with removing the cover, so now will be video how put back. Sometimes I forgot to press the camera, and later is too late. But that's easy. This is the on the top. You have the bolt from the engine one, so it will be great if you put the nut here just for keeping the correct position of the cover. That's the main tip. And now bolt by bolt fitted in. Nothing exciting. Okay, so now just the last one. Okay, so next the plastic cover. Okay, click, click. Don't forget about the small pin is actually there. Very hard to put back, but possible. You don't see, but you can feel by the finger. Where is mistake? Because I'm again. You can put separately first the bottom. I think that will be easier. Yeah, it's coming. Oh. And before you lost something, okay, nice. You can put the inner part. Yeah, 100% is there. Okay, now we can put back the engine mount at the moment. We can remove this bolt. We can drop the engine a little bit down. It will be easy to put the engine mount. Perfect. Okay, now you can little bit up the engine. Okay, still is moving, but just make the same position like it was before. 16, and here we go. Of course, double check. This gun is not very strong. It's very handy to remove it some parts, like very handy with the clutch. But if we have some bigger, more like 100 Newton meters, better check after. Okay, now I'm sure. So here we are almost done. Double check everything. You can put back the cover, but something else. I just found missing some nut. You see here? Should be nut here. Probably was turn self and pop out. Diesel engine, all possible. So the nut is fly back. So now we can remove it, the jack, not necessary. And so now left only put back the bottom covers. The bottom covers is as well only for clicks. That's important. This must be in. Yeah. And other is for clicks. Just careful what's happened with this, because that was in the wrong place. Okay, on this side is all right. Yeah. Okay, like I'm saying, I have to be careful what position is there. Okay, must be actually like that. Yeah, it's very flexy cover, so fitted is very easy. Okay, the other side is the click here and click on the bottom. Yeah, like that. That must be under this cover. Okay, looks correct. So time for tension. So 13. It's now time for the pulley, but pulley play like that, don't worry. Okay, but in the set we have the new bolt, 2 new bolts. And we can replace it if we have the new or not. So I just will be interested which bolt actually I have. Okay, looks like that. So the my one 100% is the bigger washer. So I have new, I fit the new. Yeah. Okay, we fit. Okay, I'm adjust my gun for the maximum, change the battery for the stronger, and let's go, make the noise. I'm sure we'll be okay. If not, I tell you after a few weeks. Joke. So the next therapy is the belt. That's funny. Alternator on the top. So we started from the top. You push this in and like that. Just be sure how he's on the top. Yeah, there is some challenge as well. So now I have to just reposition this. Okay. So 16, pull in, fit the belt. That's all. Be sure everything is like should be. Looks okay. Tensioner working. Okay, we can try start the engine. Let's go. Looks running. Looks still running. Looks is not any bad sound from there. So happy day. Of course, that's not surprised. Must be alright if you know what you're doing. Alright. The engine sound is like should be. I am happy with this. So time put back the others. We can stop the engine. Noise is not necessary. Perfect. Okay, so on the top is everything alright. So left only. Oh, left the belt. Haha. Joke. Okay. So looks like everything is correct. So time put back the covers and bottom covers, and job is done. So now car will be 100% safety on the road because we have new pump, new tensioner and new timing belt. 1000 kilometers too late, but I was lucky, nothing happened wrong. Okay guys, so see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.